Coca-Cola is raising its prices, y'all. I have all the details and more, but first, I want to welcome you to Andrea Speaks TV. I am your host, Andrea, and I'm bringing you commentary you can use. So, this is episode 19, y'all. Thank you so much for supporting my channel, and be sure to hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and also subscribe to the channel. Now, you may not like this news about Coca-Cola, y'all, but Coca-Cola will raise prices on its drinks to combat the impact of high commodity costs. Okay, that's according to its CEO, who shared this information with CNBC just recently. Okay, so the beverage company joins a number of other consumer giants such as Kimberly Clark and J.M. Smucker in hiking prices. Okay, while the move will help their profit margins, it may come at the expense of cash-strapped consumers who are still struggling from the economic impact of the coronavirus pandemic. Okay, now the CEO, James Quincy, told NBC, he says, and I quote, "We are well hedged in 2021, but there's pressure built up for 2022. And so there will have to be some price increases." Okay, now, the CEO, James Quincy, also went on to say, and I quote, "We intend to manage those intelligently, thinking through the ways we use package sizes and really optimize the price points for consumers." All right, now, throughout the crisis, Coke shifted its production to focus on a larger bulk packaging to appeal to consumers who were spending more time at home and stocking up at the grocery store. Now, I even see this to be true myself. Think about it. When the pandemic first started, or before the pandemic, you used to could get like maybe like a 4 pack of toilet tissue paper. But then after the pandemic and during the pandemic, even now, like when you go in these stores, you see like the huge, like 12 pack. I don't know what 24 packs. You see these huge packages of tissue. Well, the companies are seeing this, and they're producing these bulk packaging items because they know consumers are going out, they're spending, and they're also stocking up at home. So I even see that myself. Okay, now, but before the pandemic, Coke and its rival Pepsi had been pushing smaller cans and bottles, which usually carry, a higher price per ounce for the consumer and are more profitable for the manufacturer. Okay. Now, CEO Quincy did not reveal which Coke products would have higher price tags. Now, recently, I went into a convenience store, and I saw that a bottle of Coke was like around $1.99. I don't know if it's usually cheaper or higher than that. That was for the plastic bottle. But how much do you all pay for a bottle or can of Coke? Leave it in the comments for me. Let me know, what are the prices of Coke products nowadays, the drinks. Okay. So he's saying that, well, actually, I'm sorry, he didn't reveal in the interview which Coke products would have the higher price tags. Okay, now the company last announced a price increase back in 2018, citing the impact of aluminum tariffs under President Donald Trump's administration. Okay, Coke's earnings and revenue topped Wall Street estimates, and the company said that demand in March reached pre-pandemic levels. All right, however, executives emphasized that the company is seeing an uneven global recovery. Now, to me, this news does not come as a surprise. We all know that there's a flood of money into our economy, largely due to the $1.9 trillion stimulus package that was signed by President Biden. If you're not familiar, if you've been living under a rock and you're not familiar with the recent stimulus package, please make sure you check out the channel. I cover that information right here on the channel. You can go back and look at my videos. Also, we know that there are food shortages. I also talk about all of these things on my channel. There are food shortages, gas shortages, and supply chain crisis happening right now. So make sure you check out those videos on my channel. Also, now I would say that these price increases will continue. Just expect to pay higher prices. That's on clothing, food items, gas, different things that you would use on a daily basis. Now, in my research, In my research, I have learned that there are many concerns about inflation. Now, I will be breaking down inflation on a future episode. So please make sure, if you're watching and you haven't subscribed yet, please make sure you subscribe. You can also follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Andrea Speaks TV. Again, you can follow me on Instagram and Facebook at Andrea Speaks TV. Now, one of the best things that you can do right now for one of the best things you can do is to make smart decisions today so that you and your family will be able to sustain and weather the storms that are coming up in the months ahead. And not necessarily the storms like as in weather, but just the challenging times. Like, there are food shortages, um, supply chain crisis. All of these things are going on now, and it will have an effect on everyone. So if you have not already checked out my website, which is preparewithandrea.com, again, that's preparewithandrea.com. You can get your emergency food supply items as well as your survival needs. Okay. All right. So again, this is episode 19. Thank you all so much for your support of the channel. Make sure that you hit the thumbs up button, share this video, and subscribe to the channel. This is Andrea Speaks TV.